I just got home from going on a walk with my friend and we went a little bit extra distance, and my friend said that his back was hurting as well as a little bit of foot soreness. So I thought I would just do a quickie flow for me and my homie and anybody else who might need it. Let's get into it. I just want to take this moment to say, if there's something that doesn't feel right in your body, don't do it. Just because I cued it doesn't mean that you should do it. Okay? Okay, you're the boss. Only do what feels good to your body and modify anything and everything. That's yoga.
Let's start in a seated position with your hips elevated on something, finding a comfortable seat. Find a heaviness in the sit bones and the pelvis, and a length and uprightness through the crown of the head, extension in the spine. And we'll start with a brief breathing exercise. Durga Pranayama means 3-part breath, and there's a lot of different ways to do this, but we'll take a 3-part inhale and a 3-part exhale. So let's take one breath to prepare. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. And begin with segmented inhales. Exhale. Inhale. And out. Keeping this up with your own rhythm, your own pace. Finding an evenness between the 3 pieces of the breath. They're the same length, the same amount of air. And find some balance here. And as we tune in, we start to control the breath with intention, with awareness. We're hooking the mental world, the observational part of the brain, to the physical body, the muscles and the motor neurons. Coming into this yogic space, the space of connection between mind and body. 2 more rounds of this. Big inhale and hold. And exhale, let it go completely. Hug the navel in. Contract the pelvic floor muscles. Belly scoops in. Throat comes to close. Holding empty here with no air, taking in no air. A little stillness in the discomfort. And then inhale. And hold. And let it go. Good. Inhale, the arms sweep out and up. Exhale, the palms through center. 2 more like this. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, pulling down through the heart. Inhale, gather, sweep. And exhale down the midline. Good. Inhale again, the arms come up. And then on your exhale, twisting the body open to the left. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes behind you. Gentle twist. This is the first twist of the practice. Go easy. Easy on the cervical spine, the neck. And the belly button down has a sturdiness, so we're not twisting in the low back, just the thoracic spine from the belly button to the bottom of the neck. It's like you could turn your heart to the left. Get heavier in the sit bones and grow taller through the crown of the head. Good. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, the arms come up and overhead, and slowly, with attention and awareness in the transition, opening to the second side. Really easy here, not yanking the body anywhere beyond its limits. Imagine the breath was nourishment, like grandma's soup or something for your internal organs. Couple more breaths here. Tuning in, how does the body feel in this moment from the inside out? Is there anywhere you're holding tension where you don't need to? Good, and then inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, left arm comes down, right arm comes up and over. But notice I'm not going all the way into the side bend. It's really about extension upwards. And the right palm spins down to face the ground, and I'm sniffing my right armpit. A heaviness in my right sit bone, creating a long line between sit bone and the back of my middle finger up here. Breathing into that right lung. On an inhale, both arms come up, gaze follows. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm goes up and over. Get heavy in the left sit bone and reach that left middle finger up towards the sky. Left palm turns to face the ground. Sniffing your armpit. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Couple breaths here. On an inhale, everything comes back up. And exhale, roll the wrists as the hands come down to your side. And now let's actually take a couple more wrist circles in the opposite direction. Maybe switch directions again. Interlace the hands and press the palms away from you, rounding the spine a bit, tucking the chin slightly. And on the inhale, send the palms to the sky, chest strains forward. Not arching so much into the back that you lose the integrity of the spine. Just a slight chest shining forward, keeping the chin down. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the hands away. Inhale, hands come towards the sky. Chest coming through slightly, keeping the chin tucked. Exhale, round. This time, let's focus on the ribs. Keeping the low ribs hugging in, can you still find a lift in the chest here? Exhale, round. Creating space between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, last time, keeping the low ribs in, chest shining forward. And exhale, round. Release the hands, inhale, finding a neutral extended spine. And then exhale the hands down, and let's meet in child's pose. So bringing the knees wide and the toes together. If this is not comfortable for you, for the hips to settle down onto the ankles, you can put a blanket on the backs of your shins and sit back on that. Knees wide, toes together, and walk the hands forward, child's pose. See if you can get your ribs to expand in 360 degrees as the lungs fill with air. Sending that nourishing breath, that grandma's soup, to any place in the body that needs it. And then walk the hands over to the left. Stack the right palm on top of the back of the left hand. And let the right hip be heavy and far away from the hands. A long line. On an inhale, coming back towards center. And exhale, extending over to the right. Let the left palm stack on top of the back of the right hand this time. Left hip is heavy and away from the hands. A long line in the side body. A couple breaths here. See if you can get those ribs to expand with the breath. And coming back towards center, walking yourself up to a tabletop. Move your blanket to the side if you were using that prop. And turn to face the long edge of your mat and come up onto your knees. And this is where it might be helpful, handy to have a block nearby or something similar to a block. And we'll bring it to the left of the knees. Kick the right leg out straight. Curl the back toes under and get really active in that foot. And if this is difficult on your hips, bring your extended leg forward in front of you like a foot, 12, 18 inches. So inhale the arms out to a T. This is our modified warrior 2 type pose. One breath here. Palms facing down, fingers spread wide. Good. And then the left hand comes down to the block or to the ground. Right arm comes up and over, again with the palm facing the ground and sniffing your armpit. This is a modified, a kneeling, extended side angle pose. So take a couple breaths here, getting to know this shape. On an inhale, hug the pelvic floor in to bring you back towards center. And just passing through on the exhale, bring the right arm down to the right leg, left arm comes up and over, gate latch pose. Inhale here, and inhale back to center. So now we'll flow. Exhale, extended side angle, modified. Inhale, center. Exhale, gate latch. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, gate latch. Inhale, center. Last one. Make it beautiful with your attention, like a moving meditation. Good, and then when you get back to center, bring the knees together and we'll switch sides. Block can come over to the right side, left leg goes out long, and then press into the pinky toe side edge of the foot on the extended leg. Finding your modified kneeling warrior 2. Taking a breath here, spread the fingers wide, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Good. On an exhale, the right arm comes down to the block or to the ground, extended side angle. Find a long line between the pinky toe edge of the left foot and the left middle finger. Again, sniffing that armpit. Hug the pelvic floor, hug the low abs in, and inhale as you rise to center. And exhale, gate latch. Inhale, center. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, center, using your core to bring you up. Exhale, up and over. Center. Exhale, extended. Inhale, center. Exhale, gate latch. Tuning in to the rhythm of the flow. Last one. And center. And then bringing the knees together. Coming back to face the short edge of the mat. Curl the toes under. Find a tabletop. One round of cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin for cat. From here, curl the toes under, hover the knees just 2 inches, spread the fingers really wide, middle fingers point straight forward, and we'll take a down dog, starting to extend the spine, get the hips really high. Much more important than getting the legs straight is getting the hips high. And if down dog is not your jam and this is not feeling relaxing, let's take a puppy pose. Bring the knees down and walk the hands forward and start to melt the chest towards the ground. Big opening in the shoulders and along the spine. Whichever pose you are in, Breathe in, know that you're breathing in. And breathe out, know that you're breathing out. If you're in down dog, slowly lowering the knees. If you're in puppy, slowly bringing the hands back in. And everyone will come onto our backs. So bring the knees bent and feet to the ground, and you can roll down bone by bone onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest once you get there. Maybe rock side to side. Bring the arms out to a T and drop the knees over to one side. And you can bring a pillow or a folded blanket between your knees to make this a more relaxing pose. Maybe I actually need to fold this another time. Yeah. Arms come out to a T. Let gravity be heavy. Make your body heavy. Relax the palms, the back of the head. Make no effort here. And then again, as if the breath was grandma's soup, nourishing everything that it touches. Good. Slowly removing the prop if you have something between your legs. On an inhale, hug the pelvic floor in as you bring the knees back towards center. And shifting over to the second side, let the knees fall over. Replacing the prop between your knees if you like that. Arms come out to a T. And settle in. Notice if there's any tension in any specific location, as if your awareness of that place could train the rest of the body to release a bit. Good. Slowly removing the prop, hugging the pelvic floor in as the knees come back up towards center. Maybe give yourself one last good squeeze. And then you can extend the legs long, one at a time, for a reclined meditation. Or you can come up to have a seat. Whatever you choose, make any small adjustments that you need to be as comfortable as possible. Even if it's just 5 or 10% more comfortable, do it. And if you're sitting upright, have the backs of the hands on the thighs. And if you're laying on the ground, turn the palms face up. And just tune in to the natural and spontaneous rhythm of the breath. And focusing on something so sweet and simple can be nourishment in itself. Can always be returned to. Such a beautiful thing to do for yourself, to come to your practice. It's as simple as watching the breath go in and watch it go out. Slowly inviting deeper inhales, returning awareness to the physical body. Maybe run the fingertips over the thumb. And gently find your way back to a seat if you haven't already. We'll seal the practice with the sound of one Om. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Inhaling for Om. May the benefits of our practice serve not only us, but everyone around us. Bring the palms out and up. May all beings everywhere know peace and the causes of peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you for practicing with me. It was lovely to be with you. If you dig it, let me know. If you want a custom practice for exactly what's up in your life, let me know and I'll make a video. Okay, talk to you soon. Spread peace.